Hi guys, my name's DrAce and today I'm going to be showing you the Hitman 3 closed technical test for the brand new Freelancer mode. So in today's video I'm just going to be giving you a rundown of what the Freelancer mode is, what you can expect when you finally get your hands on it, and also how I feel about this particular game mode for Hitman 3. Now to start off, we are going to be looking at a few different avenues of how you can tackle things and what you need to be tackling for this particular game mode. So starting off here is the choices of syndicates that you will pick here inside your particular safe house. Now I'll get more to the safe house customization later, but for now we need to find a campaign that suits us best. So out of the 8 campaigns you can choose from, each one having their own set of potential objectives. So if you prefer a more stealthy approach, you may go for a syndicate that offers rewards for stealth, some that will work to your strengths and some that will work against you and work towards your weaknesses. So for me, I wasn't a big fan of using explosives, so I tried to avoid any of those objectives that wanted explosives. And then when it was things like close and personal, melee, or even poison, that's where I wanted to be. So choosing the particular syndicate leader that offers you a chance to succeed in your abilities and to earn points, because some of these objectives can make life very difficult for you, especially in the alerted statuses. Things can get difficult, so having objectives that play to your strengths, earning more credits, earning more points, earning more mercies as they call them, gives you a chance to succeed in a better way. But now you have chosen your particular syndicate leader to find and eliminate, you are given an objective and an option of a couple of areas to be in. So far I didn't see every single map chosen in the game. I did notice Whittleton Creek came up very often, Sapienza, and even the Paris missions, which is fine for now because this is the closed technical test. Now each one of these locations will have a minimum of 1 target to kill, which is mandatory, and the rest of optional objectives are there for more payouts so you can buy things during the missions.
Each time you return to the safe house, I'll provide you with a free item. You can only pick 1 out of 3, so think carefully before choosing.
And of course, before you start your mission, you do get a choice of 1 of 3 items which will randomly generate every single time you start a campaign mission. So a moment ago I mentioned payment objectives. Now my objectives in this one is to fiber wire kill, use poison, and don't use any firearms. Now unfortunately I don't have the fiber wire, so I cannot obtain that objective. But what we did is we did pick up the chloroform flask, which allows us to poison our enemies. So therefore put it inside the bug sprayer, turn the bug spray on, and we can eliminate the target, or at least knock him out, so we can obtain our extra objective and earn more pennies in the process. Another example for you is with the antique syringe, the emetic syringe. Using the poison on the guard and also the particular target for this mission, we have managed to achieve 2 out of the possible 3 optional objectives to earn more payment. But speaking of the payment, the mercies as they call them, we have curious people. Now these curious persons or people can actually offer you some credits. You are going to have to take them by force, but by finding each one of these in each mission can give you a significant amount of mercies, credits, or points, however you would like to call them. But the mercies in-game currency does have a big purpose, and that is for finding vendors or in-game suppliers, let's say. These are all based in the maps that you go to. Not every single map will have them, but it does tell you beforehand if they are there. So pick an objective wisely, which then will give you an opportunity to buy something that you'll be able to use for that particular mission. Now whether it's going to be to do a epic optional objective, or whether it's just to try and make your life easier trying to tackle and eliminate the syndicate members. Now bear in mind that these suppliers do sell both guns and gear, but for gear you can usually find them in the stashes. Now these stashes can be held around each map, they can be held in high restricted areas, or even just in the middle of the street. I definitely recommend going to these every mission and just having a look to see what's available. Bear in mind, if whatever you don't use, you can always bring back and leave back in the safe house, because you can only have so much gear on you at a certain point. This is another example of another crate in a trespassing area or high restricted area, and this time we actually have a lethal melee weapon. Now from my experience, it doesn't matter where the item is, you can pick it up and none of the guards will be suspicious, but for this time I'm taking the icicle and I'm going to launch it at a target. Job well done. But of course there is more and more objectives to the Freelancer mode. There are now epic challenges. So for this one, for example, I've got a timed objective where I need to get in, eliminate the target, and get out. Now bear in mind the element of decision making, which is synonymous with Hitman games. Making a brash decision can really ruin your entire chances and could possibly get you killed, which will completely ruin your chances of finding the Syndicate leader. It makes everyone on high alert for the next couple of missions, and it just makes things very, very difficult. But with that decision making of knowing that you can hide the target body for an optional payout for getting 10 mercies, eliminate guards with assault rifle to get an additional 10, eliminate guards with a shotgun for an additional 10. But if you're prepared to take the risk and do the timed objective, you can earn yourself 30 mercies straight away, just like that. Now, of course, we have mentioned payouts and optional objectives and doing said objectives earning more payouts, but we've forgotten to discuss the key and core element of Hitman Freelancer. We need to eliminate Syndicate members. Each Syndicate member we eliminate puts us one step closer to the showdown, and the showdown being revealing the Syndicate leader. After each Syndicate member is killed, we get information on where the Syndicate leader is going to be. So in this particular location, we have managed to whittle it down to a couple of facts. So the way they look, what their tells are, and what their actual agenda is for being in this location. So as you seen a moment ago, before the espionage has started, we know what we're looking for. We're looking for a person, which is wearing glasses, earrings, a necklace, and has brown hair. A couple of telling signs from eating chocolates or smoking profusely outside, or even reading a book in a location. These are things that we now need to tactically work out whom it is going to be. So we now have two ladies ahead of us. We need to find out which one is meeting the criteria of who is our Syndicate leader. Now this lady here, wearing glasses, she has one earring in and has also got a necklace with brown hair. Happy to say it's her until I notice the other lady eating chocolates, brown hair, necklace, earrings and glasses. We have to then deliberate who needs to be eliminated. It's only until I found out the final objective here, that this lady is the bookworm, that she can be eliminated. Now this game mode doesn't dictate to your playstyle. Your playstyle is yours to be. If you want to go in there guns blazing and just full on gung-ho, then you can do that. You can go in there and just kill every single possible target without any particular consequences. Now of course you won't hit maybe some of the objectives, and you probably won't get that same satisfaction feeling of being the silent assassin that 47 is known to be, but as long as you get the target killed and you get out there safely, there's not a problem for the Freelancer mode. Play it however you want to play. Now as far as the game mode goes, it is my preferred preference to be the silent assassin and do the espionage. So I do spend a lot of time, and I would implore you to do the same by checking out the screen before you venture out, and also spend a bit of time learning about the enemies, learning about their tells, learning about their criteria that matches this potential targets, and then only when you're ready to make that decision, you then strike. There is a game of chance, and there is a couple of times I've noticed this now where the enemies do look ever so slightly similar, and it can be a game of cat and mouse where you think, maybe I go for it, maybe I don't, and then when you get it right, it is damn satisfying. I've got to say, it's one of the most rewarding experiences I've had in a game recently. I'm really enjoying the Freelancer mode because of that. That espionage and getting it right feels fantastic. But speaking of rewards, each Syndicate that you do eventually kill gives you a chance to earn a reward. Back in the Safehouse, you get the reward crate, which gives me a fiber wire. I've had a concealed knife and now a shotgun. Now you can use the shotgun to your advantage. You can use it in missions, or you can save it for an opportunity to use later. So store it in your Safehouse. When the right objective comes up, you already have the shotgun ready and willing and able to eliminate the targets for that objective. So still on the theme of rewards, each mastery level opens a new location in the Safehouse. So for this time around, I've just unlocked the wardrobe. In the wardrobe you can change 47's outfits, and there is a nice selection, so everything you've earned throughout the game, I'm guessing, is going to follow onto this game, or it's going to be a separate objective where you earn and gain more suits. There's also a chance to upgrade the location, so upgrading the wardrobe example gives you a fresher, more brand new and more lived in look rather than just a blank slate. Now you can even customize things on the wall, and I've got to say the memes and the references to older Hitman games is fantastic. The old Alan add details, and even my favourite one, which is where is the bathroom or something referring to the bathroom is just absolutely brilliant. The classic references to former Hitman games. I love little things like that, so as a big fan of the series, any reference to old Hitman games is fantastic, but I do really love the Safehouse. A bit of personality to this game is fantastic. I always appreciate that, and locking certain rooms behind a mastery level really kept making me push to the next level. I started doing objectives that I probably wouldn't usually do just so I could get to the next mastery level, and that I think is a big strength of Hitman 3's Freelancer mode, and I for one cannot wait for this to come out now. I had the opportunity to play the closed technical test, which was brilliant, excellently made, everything felt great, I suffered no bugs or issues. The ability to customise 47's abode and change his suits, the idea behind the espionage and having a chance of maybe mucking it up by killing the wrong targets, I think it's fantastic. It's been a stupendous experience. I really appreciate this one. I've really enjoyed it, so big thanks to IO Interactive for giving me a chance to play the closed technical test. I was one of the lucky few to get the codes, and yeah, I guess that's it from me, so big thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below, and be sure to let me know if you're going to get the Hitman 3 Freelancer mode when it does eventually release. But upon that note, guys, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure to make this video for you, and I will see you in the next video. Like, comment and subscribe, and ciao for now. And cheers from 47. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.